Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Nice time for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. It's a big stout. It's from Thin Man. They're out of Buffalo, New York. And my old stomping grounds, actually, Elmwood Ave. Okay, get up with it, which you already know because it's in the title. Imperial Stout, 14.1% ABV. I don't see any adjuncts listed, so I'm going to assume it's just a big old stout. Let's get into it. 14.1. When you tell me 14.1, I was thinking it was going to be a little darker than it is. Pouring it out, it was like a dark cola color, so a decent amount of brown is what I mean by that. Great can art, by the way. Once it's all in the glass, you know, it's definitely a dark looking beer. There's a little bit of red crimson at the bottom, but yeah, I mean it's in that super dark brown into light black kind of a color. It looks like exactly a finger of a mocha head. Small bubbles, compact. I mean, it definitely looks like a beautiful beer. Let's get the aroma. Nice smokiness. Okay, so you're getting that roast. It's roasty. It's smoky. You get hints of coffee, but it's it's on the way to coffee. Is probably more accurate. Light wood. No, not barrel aging wood, but that like out in the woods, it starts to rain. That kind of smell. Maybe some dark chocolate. But it's all about that roast into smoky thing. Like, and it very much is core 4 that way. Like I was saying, like it's approaching coffee, but it's not quite there. So it's definitely like a 4-core smelling beer. Let's get to the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Chris. Ooh. Man, that's really good. So I love sweet things, and this has a nice sweetness to it, but then there is some of that, well, definitely some bitterness comes out. So you are getting that, and again, almost like approaching coffee. Definitely a lot more dark chocolate at that point. It's a sweet chocolate. When the beer is sweet, you're getting almost like, not that it's like super milky or anything, or vanilla-y, but almost like creamer and coffee with some sugar. Like you get that kind of sweet roastiness. Milk chocolate, excuse me. But then once that bitterness and the dryness starts fighting its way through, it then switches to dark chocolate, which makes sense. It just goes to roasty, smoky, more, again, just like the aroma approaching coffee on its own, like hot black coffee specifically. Really nice mix of that sweetness, but then like preventing it from being cloyingly sweet. You do get that nice wave that lingers of everything I just said. It's really good. And it's a little cold right now. So maybe I don't know if that's hiding the alcohol or not, but I'm not tasting the booze, which is really impressive. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say milk stout or anything like that, but like you do get this nice like creamer and sugar sweetness mixed in with a little bit of that roast that you could almost think was coffee, almost, but it does drink like a beer. This is really good. That same thing I was talking about, like that out in the woods, it starts to rain, like woodiness. You get kind of like that thing. I get it in stout. Sometimes I get it in porters. So it's definitely something from the roasted malts. Approaching like bran or brown bread, approaching that, yeah, this beer is phenomenal. I haven't had a ton of Thin Man. They have a great reputation. From what I'm remembering, anything I've had from them, even collabs, have been quite good. So definitely like a brewery I want to check out more of. And again, out of Buffalo, New York, my old stomping grounds. But yeah, thanks again, Chris, for sending it. I really appreciate it. What do you guys think? Have you had a regular 14.1 regular stout lately that doesn't have a bunch of adjuncts in it? What do you think about core 4 stouts versus adjuncted stouts? Anything, everything. Let's get a conversation going in the comment section below. Once you're done doing that, check them out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.